Hey guys, JHub here, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 video. And today we're already going to be talking about Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 23 that's coming out at the end of the year, because allegedly there are now some leaks coming out about the game. And I don't know how you're going to feel about it. I think we can all agree that if they just make the opposite decisions of what Infinity Ward has done with 22, it will immediately be a better game, because there's just so many things wrong with 22 and they're still not fixing them. This is being recorded July 16th. The UAV bug that started with season 4 is still unfixed. If you're curious, I figured I'd throw that up there. To be honest, I don't really see it as a UAV. Like, it's more interesting and I think it's more fun and fast paced with doing that, but it's still a bug that hasn't been fixed. So just to let you know. But let's get right into the leaks about Modern Warfare 23, and this is coming from Bob Network UK, which is supposedly somebody who has previously leaked things about Call of Duty in the past. So take this with a huge grain of salt. By now we would have already been teased the next COD, but I've noticed with Call of Duties, if they're not doing well, they try and push off the next one, or if they don't have faith in the next one, they push off teasers and reveals into the last second. But starting off with one of the bigger ones that people agree with, Ninja perk is returning. It's coming back. This is something that Infinity Ward for some reason keeps putting their foot down, that they just refuse to have in their game as a perk. They just want it to be a field upgrade. I think honestly at this point they need to make Ninja a perk and then put the drill charges in as a field upgrade, because the amount of spam those things are doing. I thought it was going to be a very good idea when I first got teased for this game. I thought it was going to be amazing. Stop campers. The reality is people are just chucking it like it's no tomorrow. It should be a field upgrade. But with Ninja coming back, this is a very, very good thing. But to prevent the issues we've seen in previous CODs, there needs to be a counter to Ninja. Either it needs to be put into the same category as Ghost, like Vanguard did, but Sledgehammer undid that, or we need to have Modern Warfare 3's Sitrep Pro, which allowed you to hear Ninja footsteps. Now, Ninja could hear Sitrep, and Sitrep could hear Ninja. So they balance themselves out in the end, but we need to have a counter for balance sake. I know a lot of people get pissed off because they just want silent footsteps. They don't ever want to be heard. It is what it is. For the sake of balance, you need Sitrep Pro to counter it. But with it coming back as being a perk, that's already a step in the right direction. They did this in Vanguard as well when I believe in the beta it wasn't a perk. They made it a perk after everyone's complaining. So this is a good step forward. The mini-map. Red dots are going to be returning to the way they've always been in prior CODs. Infinity Ward for some reason keeps messing with everything with the mini-map, with not showing gunshots on the map unless there's a UAV, suppressor issues, ghost issues, combination issues, integrated suppress. Like, the mini-map is just something that I think they keep wanting to tweak so weird and so specialty that it keeps breaking it. They just need to go back to the tried and true mini-map. It works. It worked. If you're firing your gun unsuppressed, you show up even without a UAV. If you're using a suppressor, you don't show up. If you're running Ghost and you're moving, you don't show up. I don't like Ghost blocking you from being seen if you're sitting still. It needs to be only active while moving. So, minimap is returned to the way it was. This one is a toss-up for me because I didn't have a problem playing it going for camos, but it really wasn't that special of a mode for me, and it just kind of felt like a waste of time. But War from World War II is returning. It's basically these long, drawn-out game modes where you're essentially battling against 1v1 and trying to push them back to different sectors, or holding them and not allowing them to advance at all. If you're on defense and you prevent them from moving up, you win. If you are on offense and run them all the way back, you win. Some maps were balanced and made sense. Other maps weren't. But pretty much it's a grind fest for leveling up weapons and doing weapon camos. It balances out. The thing I would love to see is if they brought back the war mode and made it sometimes PvE, and then brought in like Black Ops 2 campaign AI, where you could have multiple different endings, or they played it differently just to mix it up. So you could have war be PvP normal or PvE like Spec Ops. That would be interesting. So I don't know how we're gonna go with that, but I'm on the fence about that. As long as it's not taken away from standard multiplayer, go for it. If war is in place of Infinity Ward's ground war, we're good. I'll be fine with that. Perks categorized into different pieces of gear, like gloves, helmet, boots, etc. So there's many ways we can go down this route with this, and this is one of the things that has me very, 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 very concerned right off the bat. Because if they are going to do perks or lock to clothing, but then go, say, the advanced warfare route, and like those pieces of clothing were in supply drops or a microtransaction, we're going to have a massive problem on our hands almost immediately. Like, if you could have better gear and therefore better perks, we're going to have an issue. I think this is what it's doing. It's allowing people to buy different cosmetic items in the store for their perks. You know what I mean? So like, for example, if Ninja is shoes, you will be able to buy different shoes that maybe have Ninja attached, or maybe they're going to have bundles with clothing in them. That way, like, if you buy the bundle early, even though you haven't unlocked your perks, you can have the perks already. That kind of situation. Because I think with like guns in the multiplayer, if you buy the blueprint but have none of the attachments unlocked, you get the attachments. And if that variant was great, you're like skipping the grind. So they might be doing that with the perks, or we could be very much overthinking it, and it could just be like Black Ops 1 but reversed. So I think in Black Ops 1, depending on, I believe it was the same category that had Ghost in it, depending on what perk you chose there determined how your character looked. So if you ran Ghost, you had, I believe, a ghillie suit or a hoodie. If you ran Flak Jacket, you were big and beefy looking. If you ran Lightweight, you were very toned down and skinny. I think Scavenger had its own look, but the perk changed the base look of your character, and then they had face paints and stuff like that. But if that's the case, so like if I pick Flak Jacket and I'm a big jacked guy, and then my gloves are sleight of hand, so it changes, you know, how thin the gloves look. And then if I pick Ninja and the shoes go from being boots to sneakers, and it's like Black Ops 1 in that manner, I will be okay with it. But my biggest concern about this is they're trying to monetize another aspect of the game that they hadn't beforehand, just to try to squeeze more money out of us. That's my biggest concern with them being attached to now. Now, it's said that the perks are going to go back to the old way and getting rid of this Infinity Ward stupidity with timed perk releases. Just, we need to make sure they're all balanced out. Ghost, not working unless you're moving. If we have Ninja, we have Sit Rep Pro. If we have Flak Jacket, please let it be like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, where if I get hit by an explosive, it doesn't do much damage. And if we need Flak or Tac Mask, no matter what, we need Tac Mask. And have it function exactly like all of Treyarch's, where if you get hit by a stun grenade, it's like, okay, I'm fine. We're fine. Right? Like in Black Ops 1, you get hit with a stun grenade, flash grenade, it does nothing if you have Tac Mask Pro. That needs to come back, because Infinity Ward, in all of their uselessness, puts in perks that are not useful. They're just there to take up spot. So with them going back to the old perks, at least in the situation that you use them, that's another plus. But the one, oh my god, this is gonna drive us all up the wall, like right off the bat, and put bad taste in people's mouth even before you even get to playing inside the game itself. The UI currently looks exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2. So when they say UI, I'm talking about finding matches, game modes, social tabs, all of that. Because let's be honest, this Modern Warfare 23 is supposed to be year 2 for 22. So if the UI looks exactly the same, they're literally like, we're taking this, sticking it in here, and now we're going to work on the background. I very, very, very much hope that they're going to deal with the UI. This Hulu crap UI, for the love of God, it's horrible. I am spazzing out. I think I have like 10 to 14 days played on Modern Warfare 22. Just navigating the UI after I have this much time in the game still drives me up the wall and sends me into a spastic attack, especially when I just can't invite a single person. The UI needs to, if anything, just take us back to the old days. Black Ops 2, MWIII, just take us back. Make it simple, stupid. Very, very super stupid simple. You do that, you're already correcting a lot of the issues. So far the leaks are sounding good, But they, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. This could just be a guy saying what he believes is happening, or it could be legitimate leaks. I hope they're legitimate leaks, because, man, COD's in a bad place. And I would not be surprised now that the old servers are fixed, at least for Xbox. They're not for PC and PS3, reportedly. But, like, for Black Ops 2 and MW3, the servers are fixed. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more people playing all the old CODs now that they're working than there are playing Modern Warfare 22 and Warzone. I very much would not be surprised. So it is what it is. I will say that the game mode they released recently, Killstreak Confirmed, it is a very good game mode. I hope that one makes a comeback. It actually feels more Call of Duty like. But we shall see. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do these leaks, give you a slight smidge of hope? Do you not care? Do you not believe any of them? Or do you expect it to just be bad in general? I'm hoping that these beginning leaks are legitimate, because it would be a good first inch of a step. And I'm saying inch, not a full step, not a full foot, an inch. Like you just slid forward for Sledgehammer to be doing what's right. But I guess time will tell. And it really will tell if they're putting more of an emphasis on multiplayer, DMZ, or Warzone 2. I very much hope Sledgehammer is 100% focused on multiplayer and some support studios focused on the others, because it's going to be disappointing, again, if all we get is nostalgia, remakes, and just not focused on the MP. So, like I said, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.